Good evening. How we doing, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get a couple things set up here, and then we'll get rolling for today. Check. Check. Yup. Check. Check. All right, we are rolling. Well, welcome back, everybody. Look at that. I'm hitting things. It's like I'm a beginner all over again. This is season 2 of the Civil Society podcast. Took a little bit of a break there just to kind of reset. I had some great guests on season 1, and honestly, I won't lie, a little bit more work than I initially thought, and having to do everything and get everything set up. But I absolutely loved the process the entire time. So super excited to get started once again. And honestly, the person that we have coming on today could not have been a better start. He's I'm just going to say inspiration, right? If you're in Fresno and you don't know him, then you've been stuck under. If you haven't seen him before, you're stuck under a rock. So this episode's going to be amazing. This guy is super genuine, one of the most talented, creative people that I've probably ever come across. So really looking forward to getting this episode rolling and kind of getting his insight on life and what makes him tick. So with that being said, I'd love to welcome on Scott Peters. Thank you for coming on, my friend. Look at this, the official setup.
Thanks for such a warm welcome.
You're welcome, of course. Welcome in. And looks like today we're going to be enjoying a Growers Reserve. It's a cab from Trade. It's a $6 bottle, so we'll see where the night takes us. Here, I'll go ahead. I'll fill yours first.
Gosh, such nice words, Christian.
Oh, well, they're much deserved.
You're one of the most genuine guys I know, Bubba.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, it's just something nice about being able to hang with another fine gentleman on this evening. I feel like I need to diversify a bit. I need to get more women on at some point. I'll try to ask Maddie if she wants to come on, but
yeah, that'd be a good start.
I don't really think it's her thing. I don't think
she's kind of shy.
I don't know. I don't really think she wants to be in front of this camera all that much. I mean,
that's true.
I mean, cheers.
Cheers, dude.
So, Scott Peters, thank you for coming on. I hit you up about this a long time ago. I think like right when I first started, I was like, dude, I'm going to have you on one day. And I think I couldn't tell if you were just like, yeah, dude, like, some people, I mean, I know you, so I know you were always down. I know you wouldn't. But I was like, dude, got to have you on one day. So I'm glad that we can finally do it because, again, like I said, 2020 was a crazy year, right? But some people are just built different, and they still come out on top.
Yeah, man. You know my body.
It's just, I mean, you can see it. I don't know if everyone on the camera was able to catch that right away.
Built different.
He's absolutely built different. The man is just, I mean, we'll get into it. Like,
number 1, sturdy.
Sturdy.
Number 2, fast.
Fast.
Number 3, hairy.
I'll go ahead and take that. I fit 2 out of those 3 descriptions. Yeah, not the fast part, but the hair part and the sturdiness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how people describe it.
I rock with that. Yeah, I rock with that. Dope, dude. Well, let's hop into it. So, in the most philosophical, open-ended way you can answer this, who is Scott Peters? Just give me a little rundown. However you want to take that.
A lover. That's it. That's it.
I don't know how many people watch this, but I'm pretty sure you just stole the hearts of at least half of them. Because no one has the audacity usually just to drop that. Like, most people describe yourself, yeah, I grew up in Fresno or Clovis. I went to this school. You're a certified lover boy.
That's true, man. Yeah, nah, I'm a lover, man. I love everything, love everyone. Got to be careful. Got to be careful with it sometimes. But yeah, man, if I had to describe myself, my most raw form, that's it. Peters or lovers.
That's amazing. I don't think I've ever heard anyone answer that question so eloquently. Because most people, like I said, I mean, if you were to ask me, I'd say, born here, born there. But I think that's a lesson that everyone can take. Like, you need to look inside, be raw. I mean, don't put on a front.
Yeah, man. No, never. I'm an emotional guy. I'm a soft guy.
Do people know that?
I think so. Yeah. Well, I think I get people write me off a lot before they get to know me. I understand how I may be standoffish sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be.
Yeah.
I think the confidence might put that off, but yeah, man, I'm soft. I'm emotional. Big lover.
Well, honestly, I mean, well, when we put it that way, I think most people, to their defense, they see a guy who's getting, photos taken of them by TMZ and other media outlets. It's kind of like, can this guy have a soft side? I mean, you look standoffish towards the camera a little bit. So I see where they're coming from a bit, but set the record straight.
Yeah, man. No, I'm soft. TMZ just needs to stay out of my business.
I heard you had some copyright issues with them recently. I don't know if you can go into that for legal reasons, but I just heard through the grapevine that was something that you went through.
Yeah, we can. We can. I don't know. I got the stats to back it up. Yeah. But we did a little filter, and Instagram removed it for forget how what I do 5 point some odd million
impressions
impressions in like 5 weeks, and they took it down and left some other guys up that copied me.
Wow.
So.
Well, I just think that your attorney, Daniel Rupel, probably needs to get on that right away.
Yeah.
And your legal team. I mean, hopefully they haven't given up on the situation, because, I mean, that's...
I backed myself into a corner, Christian.
Did you?
I was waiting for the cease and desist from the start.
Well, hey, that's the pinnacle of knowing that you made it. When you get a cease and desist, that's a compliment. It's honestly a compliment. If you take it in any other form other than it's a compliment, then you're looking at it wrong.
It's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
So, all good things have to come to an end. And I just, had to burn it. So now if you go look at my page, it just looks like I'm copying other people who use the filter.
Yeah. But you know what? Again, the largest podcast in Fresno here. Potentially the world. This one, the Civil Society podcast. People now know.
Yeah.
The record's been set.
Yeah. We just told how many?
Probably 10.
20 billion?
20 billion, yeah. I mean, we're counting the longevity of this media through the wave. It'll reach different eras, of course. I mean, if this doesn't reach 20 billion, then it will be a failure by my odds and estimation. So
no, you're already a success, Christian.
Well, thank you. I mean, not many people. I'm obviously the first guy in Fresno to even start a podcast. Did you know that?
Really?
The very first.
Well, that's incredible.
In this apartment complex, the very first.
That's incredible.
The very first. So, I do want to get a plaque made up, and then when Maddie and I move into our house, I'll get another plaque for the first podcast in Tesoro Viejo.
Yeah.
I'd like to be the official spokesperson.
Don't tell people where you live, bro. Come on.
It's the house at the top of the hill, the very, very top of the hill.
Yeah.
I live in a
big
shack.
one.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Anyways, you kind of alluded to this next point here, and I this one's interesting for me because I think, like you said, you may feel that people really may know the real you, and you hit me with the cold hard truth about being a lover. And I mean, people that know you, they know who is, they know who you are as a genuine person. But what do you think, in a single word, if you could, what do you think people think about you, whether they see you in person or online? Like, if you had one word, how do you think other people would describe you? Take your time with this one. It can't be lover again.
Oh, gosh. I don't know if it's going to be a good thing. Let's see.
It's okay.
How would other people describe me?
Yeah. One word.
Hairy? Nah, I already used that. You want a serious answer?
You can whatever answer.
I don't know, man. Eccentric. I don't know. I feel like if I didn't know me, I would look at me and be like, this guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think eccentric is a fantastic word to use, honestly.
But then they talk to me, and it changes.
Yeah.
My personality doesn't match how I look.
Yeah, and I think, if we're going to get to the core of some of the problems in our society, that's what people look at. They look at how someone looks or how they may present themselves online, and they may just conjure up ideas about who that person is without even getting to know them.
Don't ever take anything that you see about me online seriously. Yeah, including this.
Exactly. I mean, this, for all intents and purposes, may only be seen between Scott and I. The lost tapes may never be found. Yeah. I mean, the audio may slip out.
That's true.
TMZ again may have bugged the whole place. audio may slip out.
Yeah.
But we're prepared for that, and the legal team is ready. But no, yeah, actually, I think that's good. I'm trying to think now. I mean, not that I want to, take over the show.
How would people
I don't
describe
know.
you, and how would you describe yourself? Answer the 2 questions you
Dude.
gave me.
I really should have been ready because I'm the one who thought of that question.
Kind of a hard one.
And now, yeah.
Because it's like you want people to think of you
Yeah.
a certain way,
Yeah.
but if you're being honest with yourself,
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Okay. Let me. I got to remove myself then from my own perception of myself in order to do that. Well, Harry is definitely one, all over the place, but I'm gonna get deeper. I may need to finish this class
yeah.
first, and then
I do like these classes though.
I think they're Williams Sonoma. I like to sometimes I just like to clink them and hear the sound reverberate. But dang,
It's tough.
I didn't even. I don't know what. I didn't
That's
even
why I
expect you
sat
to.
there. That's why I sat there on the second one. I was like, oh gosh. I don't like to think.
Dang.
I mean, it's weird because we're people like in general are just so judgmental.
Yeah.
That it's like you start, seeing how people may see you, and it's kind of scary.
And then
I don't really care though. I think that's where.
yeah, and that's the best part.
Well, it's like, because I don't care, because if people don't want to put in the time to, to get to know me, then
It's not
they
worth
can
it
keep
anyways.
their
Yeah.
assumptions.
Yeah, definitely. Well, dude, I'm trying to think. Honestly, I'm not even joking. This is actually something that I think I thought about, or it's crossed my mind recently. Just like, I can't even recall the time, but it was sometime recent when I thought like, man, what do people think of me?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna put myself in like a real situation. Let's say that I'm at a social setting and I didn't know many people. I think people would either say I was like snarky, maybe, because I tend to, especially when I'm like maybe around a group of people that I know, and then maybe there's some other people that I don't. I feel like I'm pretty sarcastic. I try to have a good time and add to the conversation, but like when I'm with my friends, it's the easiest. Like I can be snarky, I can be funny in that way. And I think if someone was just looking from the outside in, they'd be like, oh, that was kind of a weird comment to make. Like if they didn't know who I was talking to or why I was saying what I was saying, like I could definitely see why they would get across the way. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think I got a bad sense of humor.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that'd be terrible because I think I'm at least average, averagely hilarious.
You're funny, man.
Um,
You got kind eyes though, man. I don't think anybody would. I don't think anybody would would think you're snarky, but
oh, yeah, maybe I need to come like witty.
I never
maybe.
did, dude.
Maybe witty.
I met you. I thought you were the greatest guy ever.
Oh,
Always.
well, dude.
No,
I appreciate that.
I really did. I mean that wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I honestly felt the same way, dude. It was way, way different because I think we met back in high school over at the Clovis West days, and that was way before we all grew up, and we're kind of at the stage in life that we are now. And yeah, dude, you were just like genuine and welcoming, and it's always weird like when you start hanging out with other groups of people at a school or a function or anything that is outside your normal setting. It's like, you look to see like, all right, who of these people is going to be welcoming, right? Because not everyone is, you show up to the frat party and it's like, who do you know here?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been in that situation once or twice.
Yeah. Good thing I knew like.
Yeah. And then you just slap the wine bag and you're in.
A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah. It's easy. Yeah. Scott just names dropping and he's in. They just make him a full-fledged member right then and there.
Yeah, man. My face is my ID, man.
You see, that's true. I'd actually love to see your ID picture one day. Have you updated that thing?
No. Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, I'd like to see, because mine's terrible. I'd like to get mine updated as soon as possible.
It's comical, man. I look nothing.
Whoa! I can't show the camera that, but
nobody needs to see that. Me without facial hair, man. I was beat. I am beat without facial hair.
that's cap. That's not even you. I don't think that's you.
The hair's all short. Well, it's not even as short as my hair's been. You've seen me as short.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it shorter than that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Bro, mine isn't sideways either yet. My license.
Really?
I feel like a little kid still. I don't like how it's not sideways. I'd pay money right now. I think I turn sideways at the end of the year, but I'd pay money right now to turn it sideways. I don't know. When I look at it, I'm like,
Yeah.
the worst is when you go out of state. Like if you.
Nah, I don't travel much. That's one thing I need to do.
Okay, well, yeah, we need to get into that. You need to travel.
Nah,
Bro.
I do, dude. I do. It's bad.
It's like not even like around, like not even out of state. Like somewhat local.
I don't go out of the state much.
Yeah.
I travel California.
Up and down the state.
Yeah, a lot. But yeah, man, I get that anxiety about leaving town.
I feel
you
that.
know,
Yeah.
just I get thrown off, man. It's a big deal for me to pack a bag and go somewhere, and I value my sleep a lot. So when I don't get that, I'm in some other bed. It's tough, but I'm trying to get better at it.
Yeah. I mean, I won't lie. I mean, once you start doing it, you kind of get more comfortable with it. But yeah, I mean, even I start to feel that when I'm away for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Maddie and I, when we went to Europe right after high school, we were there for like 3 weeks and do like
Hell no.
amazing trip. But like last couple days, even that last week, dude, you're just like, literally the first thing we got was In-N-Out. No, we got Casa Corona. We got Mexican food right away.
Yeah, that's what I heard, dude. There's no Mexican food anywhere.
We went to one in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible, and 5 times the price. I mean, it was Paris, but like 5 times the price of what it would be here, and it was not that good at all. Very disappointing.
I'm glad you went to Casa Corona first, though. I'm a big Casa Corona guy.
All right, let's settle this then. I mean, dude, again, we may be here for hours, but this is something that I've had to talk to a lot of people about. It's something that I've come to an understanding.
It's a food question.
It is a food question. It's okay. Let me present this.
So I got strong opinions on this shit.
Okay, Poppies or Casa Corona?
Casa Corona, 100%.
Okay.
I do like Poppies though. It's a close number 2. If I'm going for drinks, Poppies.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna get at. I know people who are the opposite. My own personal belief is Casa Corona for the food all day long.
Yeah.
But if you're going for drinks,
for
it's
happy
Poppies.
hour, yeah,
it's Poppies.
Poppies.
I mean, that's no diss on Casa, because
no, not at all. Casa, they do what they do well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Poppies, the 60-ounce marg.
Dude,
I go face the 60-ounce marg. You know, and just that's the only reason you go. Sometimes it's for the chips, salsa, 60-ounce marg.
All right. Well, the chips at Poppies or chips at Casa?
The chips. I don't remember the Poppies. Does Poppies have the thin ones?
Yeah, they're a little thin.
I like the salsa at Casa way better.
Yeah,
I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
But let me put you on a Fresno sleeper.
Okay. Let me.
Rancheros.
I've never been there. Where's that?
Somerville and Perrin by that Starbucks over there. Have you been on that side?
Oh
of town?
yeah.
That's my hood.
I mean, I used to live over there. Yeah.
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 It's
Really?
yeah, man. It's low key too. It's small. They do business, but it's small.
Wow.
And it's good. Salsa's really good. Cheap. Anyways, we could talk about food all. I could really go into that, but
yeah. Okay. Well, here's another one.
Okay.
Here's a testy one. I already know. I have an assumption of what your answer is going to be, but I know people that fall on both sides of the fence. Uncle Harry's.
Dude,
Fresno
don't even
bagel.
ask me this fucking
Uncle
question.
Harry's? Hold on. Let me
Fuck Uncle Harry's the long way. I'll say it straight up live. I should have worn my Fresno Bagel shirt. Me and Pat. I talked to Pat at Fresno Bagel. He knows my voice. I call him. I go to church. At 11:30 on Sundays. We get out. I call Pat. My dad gets a all-in-one on wheat because he's lost. He also gets no cheese because he doesn't like. I don't know. Don't get me started on that. I get the strawberry all-in-one because that's the only way to go at Fresno Bagel. Strawberry all-in-one, bacon.
Yep.
And the side pot. If you're not getting side pot,
what is that?
side potatoes.
Oh, you get the okay.
a side of potatoes. They just call it side pot, or side home fry. But I got the I ride, dude. I got the Fresno Bagel shirt, dude. I'll send you a photo, dude.
I know you did. That's got to okay. I should have posed that differently because, full disclaimer, I grew up with Uncle Harry's and I love Uncle Harry's. But here's what I'll say.
Maddie took you to Fresno Bagel or what?
She did. I'll give the Clovis West area the clout that it deserves. Okay, that's Clovis West territory right there, deservedly. That Xenia,
yeah,
without a doubt.
Me and Pat like this, bro.
That's crazy.
His name's actually Air.
Air?
Like Air Jordan. That's why he always wears the Air Jordan hat.
Is that really his name?
Yeah. So we thought it was Pat for the longest time. We called him Pat. He just rolled with it. And then like one day.
Whose idea was it just to start calling him Pat?
I don't know, man. I like legit thought that was his name for the long. Like, and he never corrected me. And then
one day he told you?
Yeah. And then one day he didn't even tell us. Somebody else was like, "No, dude, I'm friends with him. His name is Air. That's why he always wears the Air Jordan hat." And it made sense.
Yeah.
And then Nui is the lady, sweetheart of a lady that's there, but they are not together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got an interesting dynamic. But they work together?
Yeah, but they work together. And for some reason, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I was under the impression that Pat owned the place for the longest time. But they don't.
Really?
Yeah, he's like just works there. I don't know if that's correct.
But he looks like the head honcho. I mean, he looks like when you step in, you're like, that's the boss.
Yeah.
I point to him and say that's the boss.
Yeah, and he does not know how to run the place at all. But that's what you get. Like, I don't want Fresno Bagel to have good service, fast timing. It's part of the experience. I like the ugly yellow paint on the walls.
I was gonna say that there's something about places like that where it's just like, keep it that way. Mm-hmm. Don't bring in nice people. Don't bring in someone who's gonna be nice to me on the phone when I call it in. Right? Don't bring in someone who's gonna, not say hi, good morning. Instead, that's $5, and you give it and you pay. Like, that's what you go there for. That.
Yeah, I wish this was during the daytime so we could call them right now.
Yeah,
and I could like place an order so you could hear Pat on the end of the line. If you ever want to like a kick out of something ever, call in an order at Fresno Bagel. It is the funniest conversation you'll ever have in your life, and it's a battle. Just to get the order, just to get the order right. But dude, no, my dad's so funny. He was like, tell me, he's like, son, you know what Pat needs to do? He needs to recruit some of those Doghouse Grill girls and get them to run the place. He would triple his business. And I was like, dude, you're so right. The Doghouse girls that just rush people through? Yeah, that's what Pat needs, man.
Yeah, well, Doghouse is efficient. They absolutely nailed efficiency. You look at that up in the dictionary. It is Doghouse, and it's the guy who works at it looks like G-Eazy. That dude, you already know. And the saddest thing about COVID, I've told people this before. I won't say the saddest thing. People, in all seriousness, they've lost jobs, they've lost family. Yeah. But something that I've really missed is hearing those 4 words. Order for the bar. Order for the bar. You're sitting in Doghouse. Let me paint a picture. It's July of 2019. Yeah. Right? You
great year.
It's a great year, right? It's July. Let's say it's mid-fall, right? Okay. It's October. It's a nice night. Mm-hmm. Maybe Save Mart Center's having an event the next day, right? Okay. People are happy. You get to Doghouse and you pull up a couple friends and you hear those words. You have your beverage in front of you. It could be anything.
You get that tall strawberry thing.
You get that tall strawberry blonde. And you just, the vibes are right.
Yeah. We're getting a few of those after this.
Exactly. The only gripe that I have with them is that they raised the price of that initially. What? Well, slightly. Look,
it's it was, what was it, $3?
It was $3 for the tall. It's more. It's,
no.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to check, but I think it's $4.50.
No.
See, that's the thing. You'd go in and you'd be like, yeah, strawberry blonde. And they would just bring you the tall one because they knew it's $1 more.
20 ounces.
Yeah. So,
oh my.
Maybe we can press them on that.
Somebody call the Fresno PD.
Maybe we could press them on that. But yeah, let me get back to this. We went on a nice tangent there, but
We could talk all day, me and Christian.
we definitely can. I mean, that I didn't expect that response to the Fresno Bagel.
Wait, we didn't get your response. You ride for Fresno Bagel?
Here's the thing.
It's fuck Uncle Harry's the long way.
No, I love. Let me break this down.
People who like Uncle Harry's have not been to Fresno Bagel.
I have. Let me here.
I
Uncle Harry.
will
Uncle.
cause a scene. Start. Flip the table.
Also, close family friend who owns Uncle Harry's, and we love them.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I had
maybe
to
you
put
could
that
put
out
in
there.
a word for me.
Be like Fresno Bagel.
Yeah.
Uncle
I
Harry's.
hope they don't watch your podcast.
I don't know if they do. Uncle Harry's for the quality of the bagel itself, the flavor
No, it's not.
and the quality of the bagel itself.
It's all
The
microwave.
No. I'm not talking about.
Sorry to your friends.
I'm not
but
talking
I
about the
ride.
all-in-one. I'm not talking about the all-in-one. I'm talking about plain bagel with cream cheese. That's all I'm discussing. The flavor of the bagel, the quality of the bagel, for me, better than Fresno Bagel. The all-in-one, we're talking
Who's
eggs,
ordering
cheese.
a cream cheese bagel,
Me.
dude?
I can be plain like that. I can go Fresno Bagel, get a strawberry all-in-one, extra bacon, or I'd be more than happy to go down.
Do they have Thai food for lunch? Okay, so
They have sandwiches. Thai food for lunch. Yeah, I wonder how they pull that one off. I didn't even think about that. Is it
supposedly
good there?
supposedly like better than the bagels.
Really?
Like, fire. I swear.
Can you imagine? They probably.
I've never had it, but like a lot of people close to me swear by it.
It's probably disrespectful that like we go in there and we're like, yeah, the bagels are great, and they're like, you haven't even tried the
Yeah.
best part of this place yet.
No, I know.
Anyways, let me.
Maybe we got to start a separate podcast.
I think we should.
for food in town.
Yeah.
I would love to be a food. I got strong opinions. That's what's good about me.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
and you're
would
very
love to
articulate with it too. I mean, you're not someone who's just like, I like this because this is what I like.
Yeah.
You're able to describe to the people and to me why it's good.
Yeah.
You know?
Can I give another word for myself?
Yes, of course.
I'm passionate.
I love
Like
that. Yeah.
about like
I think it's a better one than the first one.
like things that I'm into. Like I'm a lover, but like things that I care about that I'm into, and I
Yeah.
guess it kind of piggybacks off of that.
Yeah.
But I'm passionate, man.
Yeah.
I ride for people I love, things I love,
Yeah.
like, and yeah.
Well, that's
I
beautiful.
dive into it.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. Yeah, I think that nails it right on the head. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. All right. I mean, this next question was this was just to maybe let the people in on a little how you take care of your body, but I mean, we could skip it. No, I'm not gonna skip it. Hair care products. People want to know. I mean, you even pointed it out. What I just have to know.
It's gonna be disappointing,
dude. You don't have to get into it. Okay. See.
No, it's literally like we can go to the next question in 10 seconds. I got a 10-second answer for you. Less than that.
Okay. Go.
I do nothing to it. I don't even wash it. I haven't washed my hair in probably like 5 or 6 years.
I don't know. What? Washed?
Haven't washed my hair in like
That's
5 or 6
insane.
years.
But it looks so good.
Yeah, put on a clinic here. So, shampoo strips your hair of its natural oils.
Okay. I knew that because I knew a guy that I worked with who never washed his hair and didn't
Yeah.
use any body wash. or
Yeah,
anything.
so for me, when I use shampoo and wash my hair, it dreads up. It's super dry
Yeah.
and dreads up. So, I just use conditioner.
Mm.
I put oil in
Nice.
after I get out of the shower, and yeah, don't wash it, man. And once you stop washing your hair, sure, it's greasy for like a week or two.
Yeah.
But then your scalp adjusts. So your scalp is so used to producing extra oil because you're stripping
Yeah.
it of its natural oils all the time, and so yeah, you just don't wash it, and it recalibrates. Man.
I'm
And
really
then-
glad. I'm really glad we didn't skip that question.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
now,
it's serious. I'm like a
now
serious.
you got me rethinking.
I'm a
the
serious
shampoo.
no poo guy, and I've put a ton of my friends onto it. You should try it. I'm being serious.
Honestly, well,
but you got to give it. See, the thing is, people get weak like the first like
a couple days in.
few days. Yeah, but you gotta like get it
Yeah.
wet, wash
Yeah.
through it with water.
Yeah.
Put conditioner in. No poo, dude. And like if you can go 3 weeks, I think you'll see like what I'm
Some
talking
benefit.
about. You'll be enlightened.
Yeah. Well, you want this crazy? No joke. I don't think I have any pictures with me, but when I was growing up, probably up until 7th grade, I had hair that no joke resembled yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like no joke. Cut it. I don't think I could ever get that back again. I think I lost it.
It messed up your curl pattern or
I don't know. I mean, I cut it.
texture. Well, dude, so I got baby hairs on the side of my from shaving. So when I shaved the sides off of my head, it didn't grow back the same. And so it now, like, my head really thinks that, like, part of my beard, like, goes higher up on my head. Seriously. So I have you know, short baby hairs like up here, and there's nothing I can do about it, but it's from cutting it.
I've always wanted to try it. Like, I've always wanted to just give it a go, like grow it out, see what it can do. The thing is, I'm not confident in what it can do. That's the only thing.
Do it, dude. COVID's the time to do it.
I know.
You're not seeing too many people. You have an excuse. I can't get into the barber. You got an excuse for work and all that. Like,
I have a haircut scheduled for tomorrow. Should I cancel it?
Yeah, man. Damn. Let it bang, man.
You want to see me with a mullet?
You got a wife, man.
That's
true.
You
can do what you want.
Yeah, but she's gonna come back and say, "Well, we're getting married again in September, and I have to look presentable."
Okay.
Maybe after that. I mean, I really do have nothing to lose.
I was gonna say, man, y'all get me married, I'm gonna be really letting it fly. Whatever I want to do. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I gotta look somewhat cute right now for the ladies, but
that's true. Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be able to know that you're locked in, and you have someone that you love, and
she can love you no matter what type of thing.
Yeah, it's unconditional. It's unconditional.
She can love you when you got the chops down to here.
I want to do that one day. I want to do something crazy.
Do it
with my facial hair one day.
Get the swag lines in the eyebrows.
I would do that. I would also do that, and I'd tell her that it was an accident. Like I was. Yeah. She would never believe that. Shaving this high. I mean. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Okay, but yeah, you're gonna put me on. I promise you. I'll try the poo thing.
No poo, man.
Okay, I think I can do it. Maybe I'll even vlog it and just do like a daily update, 5-second, 10-second video, and at the end of my journey, I'll post it on TikTok or Instagram and
TikTok that shit, man.
And just see. Do you have a TikTok account? I could see you easily blowing up.
Nah, man. I don't do it. I don't do that, man. I don't even like social media that much. I'm off Twitter.
That's good. That's a toxic.
Twitter's a dark place.
Yeah, very.
Easily the worst social media.
Without a doubt.
Off Facebook, obviously. Mm-hmm. Don't try to reach me on there.
Yeah.
And my Instagram is just too fire to get rid of. So
that's true.
If I wanted to, I couldn't. My fans depend on me.
I could see you making like a burner account on like an old MySpace page. I could see you.
Yeah, man. Don't get me on the Reddit talk. I'm huge on Reddit too. You've heard that story, right?
No, I have not.
I think I told you. You were there that one night when we were playing Uno, and I told everybody the story.
No, well, you probably did. I can't remember this.
It's about the Wrangler Rancher pants. Man, that's a whole nother story. I don't know if we have time for it.
We may not.
Yeah, but I popped off on Reddit.
Yeah.
And
was it a picture that you took?
I was posting fits on Reddit for a while.
Yes.
And then it like took off, and like it's like to this day is now like one of the biggest trends in men's fashion. Like
and then you reposted that. Or you posted something about that a couple weeks ago, right?
I posted it recently, because I'm coming after Wrangler now. Even like I love Wrangler, but like I'm coming after them because they never paid me my check, so I'm gonna take my business back. But literally, we can get into that, bro. When we start talking about the big company,
we will.
Desperado Denim is coming.
We will.
But that was like I can trace it back. Like I got hard evidence of how that started, and there's like a lot of people like OGs on the Reddit thread that will like ride for me. But not too many people dress like me, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to switch it up.
Yeah. Well, hey, and that's what we're going to get into here. How did this unique style develop? You know, who was your inspiration? If it was a person, what were the influences that you had? Honestly, I'll be honest. No one does it like you, and no one does it better. So
I appreciate that.
Talk to me. Where did that come from?
Man, inspiration. I always like, man, my when I was younger, when I first kind of started getting into clothing, definitely my brother, man. I always looked up to my brother. You know, that older brother shit. Yeah. You know, I just wanted to be like him. So I looked up to him. My cousin Nolan is the hardest. He is. And people sleep on him. He's so low key, but he has always been ahead, like in everything, dude. He's so far ahead. He was talking to me about the other day. He was like, dude, these people in the Netherlands, dude, they're like their farming techniques and how they're so like he's about to like catch a flight and like go live with them. So he's ahead, anyways.
Wow.
But him, and then just wearing what I want, man.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I clothing's like a costume.
Mm.
You know, you could just get to dress up and be whatever you want. And I don't know. It used to be a lot more loud. Mm-hmm. People know I'm like the Kid Rock of this fashion shit now. So like I don't really have to. There's no proving myself at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've toned it down a lot. I wear things that are comfortable. My closet's pretty narrow at this point. I everything fits well.
Yeah.
I care about everything I have.
Yep. It's important.
Yeah, man. If you want to learn how to dress, start at the thrift shop. Work with nothing. Yeah. Figure it out. But yeah, definitely. Man. I guess that's all I can say. I just wear what I like. I don't follow trends. I care about, how you wear things. I think you can wear anything. Yeah. It's all about confidence. It's not really about the clothing. Yeah. So I've had that. A lot of people ask me that recently because people ask me for like clothing advice a lot. Yeah. And I've had probably like 3 or 4 conversations in the past few weeks about this, but clothing's confidence, man. Yeah. If you don't have confidence, you're always going to look like the clothes are wearing you. And I know this sounds crazy, but yeah, man, like you can wear whatever you want if you just like wear it like it's regular. Yeah. Like this is just regular for me. Like I'm not. So yeah, man, it's really confidence. You got to sell it.
Yeah. I think that's a great way to put it. Yeah, no, there's something about like, even if no one compliments you on it, right? It's like you try something new that you've never done before, right? You throw together an outfit that you're like, dude, I don't know, like, the rational side of your head's like, dude, this doesn't go together. These colors don't go together.
If you don't believe it, nobody else will.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and then you just do it because why not? And then the other cool thing is like I love when a community, especially like one there's communities for everything, but like the fashion community, and you could probably attest to this. You try something crazy that no one's ever done before. There might be a couple of people that are like, what's that dude doing? But so many people are going to say those exact words that you were talking about your cousin. Like, yeah, he's ahead. Yeah. Like that's insane. Well, like how do you pull that off?
So, and I'll agree with you on that. Like a lot of people will. And I don't know, maybe it's cause I'm a good judge of character. I read people pretty well. But like I can see when you're trying too hard. And that's one of the things that bothers me about the fashion industry, honestly, is that it's become a lot like that because like so many people, and don't get me wrong, I'm not discrediting the people like my cousin who I think are truly onto some shit. Yeah. But people push limits just to get attention, and that can be toxic to the whole fashion community and can ruin things because just because you're wearing the loudest thing or because you're doing the craziest, because you got your titties hanging out, that doesn't make it cool necessarily. So I got opinions on that, but I think that's definitely a fine line to walk when getting into it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, I just like my.
But it is accepting in that sense. Yeah. So if you want to let it ride. Yeah. And I respect it no matter what. Anybody like wearing something goofy, all power to you. Yeah. Yeah, all power to you. But like if I really rock with it, I think you can kind of see through when people are trying too hard.
Yeah, definitely. It should be nonchalant, like you're not even trying. Like it's just
Well-
I rolled out of bed. I put this on. I'm here.
Yeah, and it's crazy though. Like you'll meet people that are like really like that though.
Mm-hmm.
Like really like that, and that's like, you know, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool when it's just like, oh no, I do this every day.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like I think my biggest example of this is people who like rings the past few years have been really big, right?
Yeah.
So like everyone's buying the fakest rings.
Yeah.
And so people will have a ring on every finger, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. They go home and take them off immediately.
Yeah.
Take them off before they sleep, before they shower. And then you meet somebody that's like got metal all over their hands, and they never take them off. It's all like sterling silver.
Yeah.
They shower in it. Like
Yeah.
that's cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, that's regular. Like this is like attached to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
No, I completely agree. I think that's awesome. And I mean, you really kind of hit it on the head there, right? It comes down to one word, and that's confidence. Whether it's with fashion or with anything else in your life, what is that role of confidence? What does that play?
Mm-hmm.
How does that look in your life? Like, what is that on a daily basis? Is that a conscious thing that you think about? Or do you think you're at the point in your life where confidence is just like a part of who you are, part of your person?
Damn.
Because that's hard. A lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people struggle with
It's not
having
not
that
anymore.
confidence. Yeah.
It's not conscious anymore at all. I think at one point it was, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew, I just knew, like, you know, affirm myself so much.
Yeah.
And you know, kind of worked that into me. And trust me, like when I was doing this, you know, when I was doing this fashion shit when I was younger, like in high school, like, bro, I love people to, like, you know, I love people hating.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's so stereotypical or, you know, corny, but like I loved it and kind of fed off that. And that, you know, there were times where it was like frustrating, but I'm like, it's so natural now. Like I can't, not in an unhealthy way.
Yeah. Not like a narcissistic.
Yeah, no, not narcissistic.
Self-loathing, yeah.
If I'm ever being narcissistic, it's like it's definitely sarcasm.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, man, it's something you really have to work yourself into. You got to practice it until it's, you know, until it's just there. You don't even think about it. And I think it's a very healthy habit to practice.
Yeah, I agree.
Like nobody else is going to believe in you, man, no matter what you do. And if you don't, you know, if you don't own it, and if you don't have the balls to do it, then, you know, nobody's going to hand it to you in anything. So I think it's a healthy habit to practice, even if you have to manufacture it.
Yeah.
In all things too. That goes for happiness. That goes for, you know, all areas of your life. Like nothing's ever going to be exactly how you want it all the time. But if you can reinforce your mind with that, and you know, however you want to do it, prayer, meditation, whatever. I think practicing positive habits is so crucial to a healthy lifestyle, dude. Through anything. Like, dude, I don't listen to rap. It's too negative. Of course, if I'm like in the club or like whatever, like I'll go crazy. But like, yeah, on a daily basis, lots of silence. No rap, man. I don't watch bad movies.
Yeah.
I don't put anything negative into my body.
Yeah.
Try to eat healthy.
Yeah.
Alcohol is a problem. That's not good for you. No, seriously.
No, I know it's not.
Yeah.
In general, yes.
Yeah,
in general.
no, man. But it's poison. But yeah, I think in all areas of your life, the more you can include those good habits, manufactured or not, I think at some point it gets a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's. I think you hit it on the head. That was a great way to kind of summarize it. I've just found that a lot of the issues that I think people have really come from lacking that self-confidence. Whether it's in you know, what they're doing in their professional life or, you know, within relationships, even within themselves. I think it's just so self-defeating to kind of have that mentality. And I'm just a very naturally optimistic, kind of happy-go-lucky person.
That's what I like about you.
And thank you. I just even when times get tough, it's like, you know, you have the one or two options. My mindset has always been, you know, you can fold and you can kind of just, you know,
wallow in it.
You could wallow in it and, you know, see like the world's against you and like, you know, someone's got it out for you, or like, if you're religious or whatever, like, yeah, like you're a victim, or, you know, whatever, like God has it out for me. But that's like not the case, or at least that's just not how I choose to look at it. I think that's self-defeating. And, you know, at a certain point, the only person that's going to kind of get you out of that rut is you believing in yourself and being willing to go and get after it. Cause, dude, and something that really bugs me is like with the whole confidence thing, people think that other people care about what they're doing so much.
Not at all.
When in reality, so many other people have they have so much going on.
That's why I don't watch your Instagram stories.
Yeah. It's this.
Nobody. I watch the homies. I got notifications on for the homies.
Yep.
You're not that important. I don't care what you're up to on a daily basis. And if I mean, I'm not saying this to be an asshole, but I think like we need to get rid of this whole like stigma, like, oh, somebody unfollows me, they don't like me.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I just like, we don't talk that often. And like the free time that I do have, like, I'll catch up with you when I see you. I don't need to know your life on a daily basis. And that's not me being rude or like, you know, I still care about you, but like not in an everyday sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like,
but people think people really.
Oh yeah. They take that personally.
And they really think though, that's like, oh, people care.
Yeah. And really they don't.
No.
I mean, like I probably even post things and put things out where it's like, am I doing this? Like, why? You know, like if I really had to think, like, why? Is it because, like, I mean, really, if you're posting something that is not like, you know, like maybe a major milestone, or even if it is, gosh, I'm gonna get really deep because I have a lot of problems with social media just in general.
Yeah.
Like,
let's go. Let's get into it.
I think it's just, It could be great. There's definitely some good that's come from it. But I've said time and time again, if I were to look at this, the introduction of social media as a whole, I don't think that there is a net benefit.
No, not at all.
In my opinion, I don't think there's a net benefit to having it or existing.
Yeah, dude. I talk to guys or girls. Like for me, dude, I can't even take a girl on a date without like there being like, whoa, he's trying to marry me. Like, no, I'm trying to see if I even like you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hang out with you in person to see if I don't fucking hate you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like this whole, like social media has made it, you know, like we're so safe with communicating online that like our in-person social skills have just declined to a point where it's like people are so uncomfortable with other people. And I see it, guys, girls, whoever.
Yeah.
A lot of people get uncomfortable. I see it myself too, man. All this COVID stuff, not being out too often. And then you come back and you got this anxiety about being in public. And it's real. And I think there's a lot of more than that, so much negativity to social media. And like, I don't care about your workout.
Yeah.
I don't care about what you're eating.
Yep.
And you probably don't care about my fits, but I'm posting that for me and the homies. Yeah. Like that's because it makes me laugh, because I enjoy it. And yeah, if you're doing it for anything else besides what makes you happy, what's fun for you, what's goofy to you, what's gonna make your 5 friends that you really care about laugh, you know?
Yeah.
Then it's probably unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad that it's crazy. It's just got such a hold on everyone. It's like it's hard to it's hard to get off it. It's hard to like see yourself not having it because it's like, oh, what am I missing? Like,
Yeah, man.
but at the end of the day, nothing important you are missing. You are not really missing anything that
Bro.
will affect your life majorly.
People care about a blue check or like 100,000 followers or like whatever more than like anyone in their family.
Yeah.
More than
It's crazy that you haven't gotten one yet, though.
More than their job.
Yeah.
More than God.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
like it's crazy, man.
Yeah. No.
It's crazy.
I agree. That becomes
It's crazy that I haven't gotten one though. You're right.
It is. Like I don't know how even people get those, you know. You'd think that someone on Forbes 30 under 30 is
Yeah,
you know,
man.
eligible, but hey, but we'll get into that. I mean, tying that in, what has it been like being a business owner? Take me through that. What came easy for you? What was difficult? And
Nothing came easy, man.
mm,
Nothing. It's been an uphill battle.
yeah.
Literally since I started in like 2017, I think.
Yeah.
And you know it still to this day frustrates me, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm busy and like a lot of the time it takes, a lot of the BS that I deal with,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I got to communicate with people across the world to get this stuff done. It's frustrating. So there's, you know, there's frustrations all the time. But I think I can say a project like this
Mm-hmm.
has, you know, I don't want to be as dramatic to say saved my life multiple times.
You could say that.
But like, has really carried me through low moments in my life where, you know, it's just like, damn, I'm down, man. But I got this thing to work on to look forward to. And I think it's healthy for like anyone to have like a good hobby or a habit.
Yeah.
But man, it's taken a lot of my time in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
But every day is a struggle, man. You work on it and you have small successes.
Yeah.
And nothing's going to be easy though. There's days where I wake up and I'm like, I'm stressed about the boot company all the time, but it's like, there's days that I wake up and I'm like, dude, I wish I didn't have to, you know, worry about, meeting my minimum with my factory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inventory is a problem.
Yeah.
And it costs a lot of money. So like, that's like, you know, I wish I didn't have to post on Instagram today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wish I didn't, you know, there's a lot of things where you like, you know, I wish I didn't have to go shoot promo for this next, you know, for this next push.
Yep.
I wish I didn't have to email back and forth in, you know, broken Italian and broken English trying to communicate. So there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of struggles, but I don't, if you don't want it, if you don't really want it, just don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that's great. So for those people that are watching or listening that don't know,
we haven't gotten to that yet.
We haven't even gotten to it. I just wanted to get your take on what it means to be a business owner because it's different for everyone. And, I think it'd be naive to say that
it sucks and get a good accountant too.
Yeah. That's probably key for a lot of reasons. But yeah, I mean, for those of you that don't know, Scott owns a business and kind of just take us through what that business is. What was that motivation for starting it and kind of where do you see it? Oh, thank you, sir. For topping me off. Look at that. It's a great pour.
Didn't stand a chance.
Never. Not in a million years.
Yeah, so my company's called Sebastian Boot Company.
Where'd the Sebastian come from?
It's my middle name.
Okay, I figured. I just never ever asked.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I may have known that, but I didn't know if that was like a tribute to another family member or anything like that.
I'm named after my great grandpa.
Yeah.
But no, man, I just always thought like if I do something serious, if I own like a serious company, I'm gonna go by Sebastian.
Yeah,
that's
a beautiful name.
It sounds.
I love that
name.
Sounds
better than Scott.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm a footwear designer. I own Sebastian Boot Company. We're a luxury boot maker that's taking a modern approach to traditional Western footwear. And really, what we mean by this is that besides making a kick-ass product in terms of quality and fit, we have this sizing scale that allows us to bring basically a custom fit to a commercial market. That's really where our value's at. In the cowboy boot industry, it's typical to get a custom-made pair of boots. Usually you have to get on a waiting list with the craftsman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, man, like you get on a waiting list 2-3 years, like that's a deal. Like,
No way.
yeah, people wait.
I had no idea.
Like, imagine ordering something and getting it 3 years later, right? So
I probably wouldn't even want it at that point.
Exactly.
In all honesty.
Exactly. You wouldn't even know what it was. Like, you'd forget.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get on a waiting list like that, you pay $3,000 to $5,000. And this is very popular in this industry.
Yeah.
And so we're basically offering that at, commercial to a mass market. And that's the goal. So we have the sizing scale where you have your foot size, and then we offer you a 3 different shaft circumference sizes. To make it simple, that's your leg size. So we get you a tailored fit through the leg all the way to your foot, and it's basically this fit that you get in a custom made pair of boots, but we bring it to a mass market, and we have it readily available for you to purchase then and there instead of 3 years later. So it's really cool. Nobody else is doing it. It's been a pain in my ass to develop.
Yeah.
And a lot of time and money, but we're getting very positive feedback on it, and so it's exciting, and I'm proud to be the bad boy of boots. To be.
It's a great label to have.
I did this because Western wear and cowboy boots are so traditional.
Yeah. Haven't changed.
Haven't changed in the 200 years that they've been around or whatever, 150 years. So it's time for
someone to shake the industry up a little bit. Yeah.
It's time for some disruption in the market. And so that's what we're doing, and I'm really excited for the future.
Yeah. No, that's amazing, dude. Yeah, I mean, and it's just crazy to have that vision and to pursue that, because for one, I appreciate anyone that's willing to, like, truly appreciate anyone that's willing to go on a limb and to start a business, especially when it's something that they're passionate about. Because, given everything that can go wrong, the economy could take a turn. The production could be, disrupted. The quality may not be up to standard, or maybe people just don't want it, or they just don't want to engage in those services. But to still go out on a limb and to pursue that, regardless of if it's a success or if it's a fail, like, you have to be proud of that. And I think there's lessons to be, learned from whether it does, succeed or fail. Like, honestly, not that I think it ever would in a million years, but your company could fail tomorrow, and you'd have an idea for another one. You'd have an idea for something else, and you'd learn.
Do,
see, exactly. And you'd learn, and you take the lessons that you learn. Yeah.
I need a full staff.
Yeah.
If you want to work for me,
resumes.
I'll sell you.
Send it in.
Yeah, send any resumes to Scott Sebastian Peters at Gmail.
Yeah, he would appreciate that.
info@sebastianbootcompany.com.
Yeah, boom.
If you want to work.
Boom. Are you really looking for people?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be open to it. I need help. Like, there's so much
It's a lot, huh?
I want to do. We got new stuff with the boot company coming that's not boots. I'll say it on here for the first time.
Here we go.
World premiere. We're going to do denim here soon.
Wow.
So that's going to be huge. I'm excited for it. It's really, I never saw myself like doing a full line of clothing.
Yeah.
But the more that I get into this industry, the more I'm just irked, you know.
Yeah.
It needs to change.
Yeah.
It needs to change. My company's positioned in such a niche in the market that there's opportunity for a lot of this to happen. And so boots, denim, who knows? Hopefully a lot more
Take it anywhere,
yeah, hopefully a lot more cut and sew. It you know, all this challenges me, and that's personally, you know, it's not the sales, it's not you know, it's not any of that. It's the personal challenge that I get about pursuing these things. So yeah, denim's next. More styles of the boots to come, but I think like this whole, you know, since we launched, like, I don't know what it was, like 9 months ago or whatever, it's really been like a soft launch, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would like to look at COVID as like a negative thing.
Yeah.
I don't think so at all. I think it gave me time to really, you know, feel things out, figure things out, to let people know about my company, knowing that, you know, this wasn't its full capacity of what it can be, I guess. Its full potential. Yeah. And so that's exciting to know that that's like, you know, it's been a real ease into things. But yeah, man.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know if I went on a rant there.
No, not at all. Not at all. I love that, especially because I had Nate Biltz on here. I love that guy. I mean, him, same thing. Anyone that is willing to go out and to pursue, like I said, a passion, and then develop a product, especially in a year, you know, what a crazy year it's been. It's like, you know, that's hats off. People got lazy during that time.
A lot of people wasted a lot of time during this.
Yep. You got to work.
Dude, if I would have known COVID would have lasted so long, because I never believed in COVID.
Yeah.
Still don't.
CDC is going to be at your door tomorrow.
Yeah. But if I would have known it would have lasted this long, I would have gone back to school, man.
Yeah.
I would have done. I would have been very useful with my time.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
And I pray that a lot of people picked up like cool hobbies, cool interests and things. And I think they did, man. It forced a lot of people out of their comfort zone. So.
Yeah. No, it's just unfortunate that I had to take something like that in order to do that. But I hope that like some of those hobbies, like you said, or, you know, passions that people picked up throughout this time, I hope those stick, because I think it definitely was a time of reflection. I mean, I didn't slow down a whole lot.
Did you pick up any hobbies or any
Bro, it was weird.
Passion projects, any businesses?
I was just not really. I mean, I started this podcast, which was something.
So
I mean,
there you go. That's a huge one.
There's that. I mean,
it's a huge one.
I formulated that idea like beginning of 2020, and like right when everything started lockdown, I was like why not do it?
It's go time.
And then I told you I bought all this stuff, and it sat around for a couple months, and I think I used the excuse like, oh, you know, I'm getting married soon, gonna have to move in, gonna have to, you know, have more responsibility, gonna be busier. But honestly, those were all excuses, because at the end of the day, I just decided like one day, end of November, I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And then I recorded my first episode. It was just me. It was 10 minutes. And literally just the feedback I got from that was like,
yeah,
dude, like that's all that I needed. Like I could have done this months ago. So I was happy that I got it going, because there was nothing holding me back. So, yeah, I mean, aside from that, I mean, nothing crazy. Over the summer, I was super active, like every single day, bike rides.
For real.
It was just such a vibe, just a bike ride,
real,
like
bro.
almost every day.
Been running a lot lately, bro.
Dude, you've been on the grind.
We run a lot, me and my friends.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how many.
You guys should start a run club.
I'm putting in probably, do the math. Yeah, man, 15 to 20.
Really?
A week?
That's good mileage right there. And
yeah.
I mean, were you ever like a serious runner?
Never.
Like in high school?
My life, I was fast. I told you that was the number two.
I'm fast. That's the thing that I was lacking.
Number two thing people describe me as is fast. But I was a sprinter, man.
Yeah.
I ran the corner, the 200 like nobody else. To this day, I'll whoop anybody's ass that wants to. Anybody listening, I'll whoop your ass on a 200 meter dash. But yeah, man, never did long distance until recently, and it's like opened up.
That's amazing,
bro. You hit a wall, right?
Yeah,
you hit a wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's all mental.
It is. That's the craziest
It's like
thing.
you're tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your body can keep going. The human body is the most beautiful thing, dude. You can train yourself to do anything. Your mind is so strong.
Yeah.
Like you're 2 miles in.
That's usually
gassed.
the wall.
That's usually
the wall for
listen.
me.
Oh, okay, 2 miles.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like before I started running, it's like you're 2 miles in.
Yeah.
You're gassed. You feel like you got shit up your back.
Mm-hmm.
You just like don't want to be there at all.
Yeah.
And you just keep pushing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you push right past that point, it's like it's all numb.
Yeah.
It's all numb, and you can just keep going, dude.
Yeah.
Like at this point, like I just stopped because of my time. Like I'm just like I've been running for an hour.
Yeah.
You know.
Gotta stop.
Yeah.
That's so crazy because, that's spot on. And like I played soccer my whole life, so I was constantly in shape. I know the grind, but there is something so different about just getting out and running, like just hitting the road. Because as opposed to like, being in a sport, your objective is just to get from point A to point B. And how long you go, that's up to you. And where your mind tells you to stop, that's up to you.
Well, dude, the funnest part is when you're running for an hour and you're not slow.
Yeah.
And like you're moving at pace.
Yeah. You can
like,
feel it.
Like you're moving.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole vibe,
Yeah.
dude. It's a whole vibe.
Dude, we should start a run club. I hate running.
Come run with us.
I ran that half marathon.
Okay.
And I nearly died.
I saw
But
that.
after mile 2, I got into this rhythm. I got in this cadence. My breath and my cardio was fantastic. My joints
controlled the breathing.
Yeah, dude, my joints were wrecked because
how are the knees and the ankles?
they're good now. Like the 2 or 3 days after, they definitely were hurting because prior to that, I'd never done probably more than 6 miles
Dude,
consecutively.
I love that.
But I did it.
Are you gonna do a full?
If I can knock out a couple more halves, I'd be down.
I want to do I want to gather.
Ironman, let's go.
I want to gather a team. Oh, for sure. I'm into all that, dude.
Me too. I love that stuff.
Health is cool, man.
Yeah.
I would. I want to do like, just start out and just do a like a group marathon, like a team marathon.
That'd be awesome.
Where you split it up, right?
Yeah.
So everyone just runs their fastest, like 7.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you just sprint the whole thing
Mm-hmm.
and see how fast you can do it together. But I think at some point.
Yeah.
I think at some point, man.
Dude,
I'll do the full with you.
I'm down. Well,
I'm really. You gotta run with that. What? How
I do need
often
to.
are you running?
None. No
All right.
joke. Before I ran that half marathon.
Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Woo. Maybe Saturdays. I can. So before I ran that half marathon, I logged 3 miles. 3 miles in 2021. Before I ran the half marathon, I did no training, but I did it. I didn't stop running. I ran the whole entire thing.
I love that.
Took me a while, but I did it. Like that was my only goal. I went into that saying I'm not going to walk once.
We're gonna see each other more often now.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
being
dude,
serious.
I'm down. We need to do the 2 cities and a half.
I got a group message. I'll add you right now. We shame each other if we're not there. It's a big commitment.
We need to do the 2 cities and a half. Okay. Sebastian Boot Company needs to be one of the sponsors.
We
at the
will
very
be a
end.
sponsor. We will.
You need to have a pop-up tent, and there needs to be
We're gonna have
custom
the
boot fittings. When you get to the end, you take off your running
Our
shoes.
swollen ankles and feet. Nah, man, we're not the jerseys. We're not the SBC on the.
That'd be
jersey.
incredible.
Yeah.
In the font.
We'll run in the new jeans, bro. We'll run in the denim. I'll run my marathon in the denim, bro.
That would be the coolest video. You get someone like Nathan Casares just like run with you the whole time, and then he puts like just the most motivational song
he's
over
in the
it.
truck.
Yeah, he's just on the side of you.
Yeah, bro.
He's recording you.
Nate's gonna need the truck, man, and I'm gonna be running too quick.
That would be something. That'd be incredible. Yeah, no, I'm super down. I am super down.
Let's get it.
I'm here for it. I think
All right.
the 2 cities and a half marathon would be awesome. I don't even know when that's held. Is that usually like
It
a?
doesn't matter, man. I heard the one in San Diego is cool. They got a band. There's a band every mile.
Oh, that's where you run on the highway.
Live music.
You run on the highway.
Dude,
There's a
that
stretch where you actually run on like the 405 or something,
That sounds sick.
or the 5.
We should do that one.
We should do that one.
I'm being serious, dude. I got homies in San Diego. We
Well,
can
we
go
could sign
party
up.
the whole
Yeah,
weekend.
that'd be
It'd
awesome.
be fun.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Hold us to it.
Yeah,
You'll get the.
yeah. People,
You-
they will. Everyone will
they'll
know.
get the
They'll
video.
ask us. They'll
Mhm.
like a couple people that watch all the way through. They'll be like, "So did you guys ever do it?" And we're gonna have to say, "Yeah, we did it," because
Mhm.
we made that pact. Anyways, okay, a couple more things here. In terms of the company, you gave us a pretty good overview. And again, if hopefully people now know, and they're looking you up on social media and your website, which I gotta say the aestheticism of the website I love.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
I'm glad you like it.
I really do. It's
I'm
so
going-
appealing.
Yeah, I think we're going for a full. I'm gonna try to step it up a notch, though.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's good. I mean,
I
I
appreciate
love
that.
it how it is. So I'm
Good.
excited to see what could come next. But in
Good.
terms of the company, like, what are your goals for the year of 2021? And maybe if not that short-sighted, where do you see yourself kind of in the next 5 years taking the company?
Yeah. So 2021, denim for sure is gonna be. I want the point of denim is, my passion's with the boots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna design kick-ass jeans. I know that. But I want to really have a more affordable option for people to be able to, to have the brand be accessible to more people.
Yeah.
Because the price point of the boots right now isn't accessible to too many people.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. That's going to be huge. I'm
Yep.
stoked. Absolutely stoked. We're already in the process of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going retail. I would have done retail sooner, but I've talked, I reach out to a lot of people, and that's I want to encourage people.
Yeah.
If you have your own thing going on or like whatever, people are more accessible than you think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to name anyone directly, but I've gotten in contact with people that I thought that I'd never be able to get in contact with. And so that's pretty awesome. And a lot of people are very generous and will give you free advice. So that's been cool, but I've been guided, more times than not to go, stick direct to consumer, keep my margins high, all that jazz. But that's not what it's about. And my product really needs to be seen on a shelf next to I want you to see my product next to the Celine, next to the Saint Laurent, next to the Gucci, and see how we absolutely shit on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
You want to see how it lines up right next to them.
No,
not
seriously.
just look at it in person, then see it online and be like, I can see it.
Well, people try to avoid the competition. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't want it. I want you to see it because I made a better product. Period. So, we're gonna go retail.
Yep.
That's gonna be major. I've already got a few contacts, so we'll hope to work into that. But for a while, I was guided stay D2C. It's not my vibe. And then I don't know, man. More boots, probably more styles.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing, we're growing slowly. I'm keeping things tight for a reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll do a snip toe here soon and things like that.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool.
Dude, that's amazing. I think that want to know a product that I could realistically really see you making and doing a fantastic one.
Yeah, what's up?
A belt. Just a fire belt.
Yeah, man.
That's such a timeless product and an accessory that I think
It'd be cool to just do a dress, just something simple.
exactly.
I just want cuz bro, I know all the quality stuff.
Yeah.
And I think everyone just needs a straight black belt.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. And then on the inside somewhere, you just see the SBC logo or something. It's just clean, but that's your go-to belt. You wear that 4 out of the 5 days of the week.
Yeah, man. Fall winter 2021 designed by.
It'd be incredible. It would be incredible.
Courtesy of Christian.
I want the cosign on that.
Yeah.
I need somewhere
man.
on the website, if you ever make that, you need to have maybe even just in quotation marks, or maybe you click a button and this conversation plays the past 30 seconds.
Yeah.
and then they know where that came from.
All right.
Yeah, and that
we could do
encourages
that. We
sales.
could
So,
do that.
yeah, man. I think that's awesome. One final note here that I had, which I think is key, and I think you talked about a lot without really talking about it. But what is your opinion on work ethic, and what role does that play in your life? Because there's a lot of people. I always appreciate it most when I see people who are really, really grinding and start something out of nothing. But what does that look like to you? What does that mean to you? Work ethic.
I don't know, man. I'm the type of person that I didn't used to be this way. I used to bail on like everything I started. And you know, my brother, it was really my brother and my dad at a point, because I respect their opinions more than anyone in my life. They told me, you start something, you finish it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if you basically that, man, you start something, you finish it. Bust your ass. I physically, and it's a physical thing for me. It's something that's like built in. Literally, you know, my body, like built.
Yeah, I do.
Built in me.
Yeah.
Like I physically will not stop until I'm successful with anything I do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you got to be conscious to not let that get into other areas of your life.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's how I feel. Like I know we have so much accessibility to so many things that there's no excuses really. And I think that like if you want it bad enough, it can happen. If you want anything bad enough, like it'll happen.
Yeah.
Like manifestation is a real thing.
Yeah.
So keep trying. Like with enough effort, anything can happen. And I'm not going to say that every day is going to be great, because it's not. And for me, especially like the boot company, like I take breaks all the time, dude. I have to step away all the time. I get frustrated. Yeah. It's too stressful. I lose sleep all the time. I literally have to be like, dude, don't do anything for a few days.
Yeah.
So I think that's a real thing to like, I guess, talk about and like know that it's not always going to be easy, and that's okay. It's okay to take time off and come back to it, because like even today, like, you know, a few days ago, I was like bummed out. It's just like wasn't feeling it. Just didn't want anything to do with my company.
Yeah.
And then you wake up a few days later and it's like, damn, I got good sleep. I'm ready to go. And then like you're fired up again. You get inspired by something and you're fired up. And I think that's like it's life, and you have to you got to roll with all that and understand what you're getting into from the start. So yeah, work ethic is wanting it bad enough.
Yeah.
Using your resources and not being I don't want to say afraid. Don't sell yourself short. Like I said, people are more accessible than you think, and I encourage you to you know, learn from whoever you have the opportunity to, and reach out for help from whoever. But yeah, man, if you want it, go get it. That's it. I don't know how to explain it for anybody else. Like that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is for me. So.
Yeah. Well, dude, I love that. I think that was a beautiful way to kind of end you know, that general topic. Is there anything else that you kind of wanted to cover or talk about?
Not really, man. No, I don't have anything in particular. I just enjoy being with you, man.
Yeah.
Christian, I want to say that Christian's one of the best guys I know.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Seriously, I was stoked when you asked me to come on.
Yeah.
And do this, and I admire you. I think the world needs more people like you. Straight up. Very genuine guy, and everyone should watch this podcast.
That they should.
And support my guy, because he's got some good ideas, and he's really kind soul. So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I appreciate
Dude.
you having me on and your
Thank you so much.
hospitality.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, everyone. So that'll pretty much wrap it up for this episode. Starting back here with season 2, episode 1, with none other than Scott Peters. Again, you can follow us on Instagram,
Read about it.
YouTube. Read about that. We are live everywhere, and we are excited to get back underway with this season. So we'll try to get out another 7 to 8 episodes. So really looking forward to that. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you, Scott, for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, no problem. Boom. That's it. That's it. Oh, man.
That was good, man.
That was good. That was so solid. Yeah,
That was solid, man.
I cannot wait. I'm
glad we got onto some of those tangents that we did.
Oh yeah, those are the things that I hope people don't skip out on, because those are the money tangents that.
Well, dude, it's like, yeah, you really have to listen
Yeah.
all the way through to